That's right, Chelsea. The U.S. government is paying Rocky Brands more than $38 million to make combat boots for the military. But despite these new contracts, Rocky Brands will not be creating any new jobs in the area.
The meeting is starting in just a few minutes, and a group of experts, including an architect, are about to make recommendations on what to do with the Athens High School building. Now, the first option is to make renovations to the existing structure, and that's going to cost about $24 million. The second option is to build a brand new building, and that's going to cost about $30 million.
As you can see from the water level behind me, Southeast Ohio got pounded by rain over the last 2 days. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, the Hocking River was at 5 feet on Tuesday, and today, 2 days later, it's above 20 feet.
Yeah, Sean, I'm outside the Athens County Board of Elections, as you can see, and today they weren't open for voting, but they were yesterday, and there was a huge bump in early voters. And get this, in Ohio, there were 11,000 more votes this year in the presidential election than the 2012 presidential election.
All right, so we're out here in Nelsonville, New York, and I'm trying to find my next fan of the week, but I'm having trouble finding anyone. Bill Withrow, better known as Gehanna Bill, doesn't have time to let his disability get him down. He's too busy rooting for the Lions. He graduated from the school in 1972 and earned the nickname for his unwavering school spirit over the last 40 years. But Bill not only cheers for the Lions, he has the heart of one too. Oh! Whoa! Yay! He's a die-hard fan, but above all,
he's a hugger and a kisser.
Yeah. Hi, Anthony.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, buddy.
if you meet him, you'll always remember one thing.
His smile and laughter is so contagious.
He just puts a smile on your face, man. It's.
Oh, yeah.
Bill was diagnosed with a mental disability at 2 years old, and doctors said he would never function on his own.
Against all odds, Bill has lived on his own in his apartment and functioned on his own.
But he's never truly alone.
Shoot, you call my mom, Mom, and my sister, so like, Bill is definitely part of our family.
And he considers the whole town part of his family.
How are you, buddy?
Fine.
Good, good.
I'm your buddy, huh, Bill?
Yeah.
Gehanna Lincoln found a way to return the love in 2004 when it started the Bill Withrow Award.
I would give up any other award, anything else, just for Bill's award.
Students like Kathleen must submit an essay answering one question. What does Gehanna Bill mean to you?
That's probably your favorite day of the year, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Only one boy and one girl get the award, but everyone in Gehanna gets this message from Bill.
Love you, buddy.
Love you, buddy.
And all of them are considered a total loss. Now, I spoke with Stephanie Tresso, a spokesperson for Wallet Communities, and she said 24 of the 30 were occupied and that the fire displaced 41 people. Now, the exact cause of the fire is still unknown, but a spokesperson from the Ohio State Fire Marshal said arson is not being considered.
Mackenzie, I spoke with Alex's mom a few hours ago, and she said her son had 2 surgeries, several procedures, and is on a breathing tube. But the good news is that he's in stable condition and is expected to be woken up later tonight. Alex was making a snack in his kitchen when he was shot through the window at about 2 a.m., but did not sustain any injuries to his organs or brain and was flown from his Athens home to the St. Mary's Hospital in Huntington, West Virginia, where he is now. His mother, Terry Jean, spoke to me about what she felt after hearing her son had been shot.
I was numb, and I was angry, and scared and worried. But you know, most of all, I think that all of a sudden you revert back to them being a little kid, and all you want to do is protect them and make sure that nothing bad happens, and you can't because everybody around you is taking care of them for you, and all you can do is watch them.
Now, what Terry wants most of all is for a dialogue to start in the community to figure out if anyone knows any information that might help the police catch the shooter.
I really want to find out who did this to my son and why they did it, and this is an attempted murder, and I want that person brought to justice.
According to Terry, Alex had been talking to those on the scene after he was shot and said he had no idea who would want to hurt him. For a little more background on Alex, he graduated from Alexander High School and is the owner of the Thunder Bunny Tattoo Parlor located on West Simpson Avenue. He's also the father to a 6-year-old and is a well-liked and well-respected member in the Athens community, according to his mom. Now, if you have any information, you can call the Athens Police at 740-592-6606. Reporting live in the newsroom for WOUB, I'm Justin Holbrook.
Now, as you can see, the snow has picked up once again, but you can be sure that these road crews will be out, making sure everything is all clear. Reporting live for Newswatch at noon, I'm Justin Holbrook. And right beside me is Reds Hall of Famer and World Series champion Eric Davis. So, Eric, what's it like to get out and talk to the people with the baseball season right around the corner?
It's actually very, very, very conquering because you get a chance to reach out to your neighboring cities around the tri-state area to let them know that we truly care about them and we need their support, and just let them see us and let them come out here and sign autographs and let them know that we're real.
What's it like as a former player to get to see all these people still excited about the Reds, even after you're done with your career? They're ready for another season to start back up.
That means I did something pretty right, you know what I'm saying?
So you've been in baseball for a long time. Does this ever
Too
get
long.
old, or is it just kind of exciting for a new year to start back up?
Well, I tell people all the time, I worry about it when it stops, because that means either they don't like you or you ain't here no more. So I want to keep doing it, so therefore I worry about it when it stops.
Well, classes were canceled today because of the water main break, and that means the bars were open early. Right behind me, you saw that Crystal has been packed since about 11 o'clock this morning. The pub also opened up. They said the water's not safe, but the beer is fine. Also said frack water, drink beer, so you know the students at Ohio University were excited to have this day off. Behind powerful Pick Central is one unlikely team manager. Adnan Wahili moved from Somalia to Columbus at 6 years old and has always felt home in America, especially during his time with the Tigers basketball team.
On the court, Pick Central is a highlight machine. But while fans focus on the players, the team is drawn to Adnan.
He's really the engine for us.
He has so much care for us, and like we'll do anything for him, just like he'll do anything for us.
And he means anything.
He always tells me, let's stay after practice and shoot some shots, and he rebounds for me, and I really appreciate it.
He learned how to stretch all of us out. Like I'm talking about, like as good as the trainers. He knows how to stretch us out very well.
He'll even hop in at practice to help push the team.
Good, Adnan. I see you, Adnan. Get there, get there.
He's actually gotten a lot better at basketball just himself, actually, believe it or not. He's actually developed to a pretty good player.
And when he plays,
everything he did, he just did it as hard as he could, hard all the time. I'm talking 100 miles an hour, whether he knew what he was doing or not.
Adnan moved to Pick Central his sophomore year and fell right in with the team.
He just took me in, and then everything just went well. They're just there for me.
His teammates even know what he'll say in a game.
You hear him yelling, "Yeah, Big Star, that's what you do. Yeah, yeah.
Let's go, Star! Oh, yeah! You gotta get to the bucket on these dudes. They can't guard you.
Oh, my goodness! Somebody guard him!
He doesn't play in games, but he plays a big role in the team's success.
He's just as important as anyone on the team. He's an integral part of what we do, and he's really had a huge impact on us.